Kia ora e te whānau. Okay, we're on to another interactive page. As a general rule, what I like to do is for each signature, I would have an entire folio of quite interactive pages, and that's not pockets. Pockets are added extras to my journals. So far, I want 4 in total for the signature, so that would be an interactive page. That's one. And the one we just completed, that would be 2. And at the moment, I believe that's all we've done so far. Okay, so that's a pocket page, that's a pocket page. So we're up to our 3rd interactive page, and then there'll be one more. So what you're going to need, I think we're going to leave that. I like that page. That's really, I'm quite happy with that being the way it is. But I want to put something on here. So what I've done is I have just, so if you go on Canva and you Google Canva AI, for free, you can generate AI images. And all I did was entered a wooden, rustic, painted blue door surrounded by garden and plants, and that's what I got, which is exactly what I want for this. So we will take this page out of here. What we're also going to need is some brads. I could not find my teeny tiny little brads, and I've been looking for them everywhere, so we will not discuss that any longer because it's driving me nuts. And you don't have to use this, you could just make a little slide lock yourself, but I got these little locks off Temu, so I want to use them. Just if you want to try and find them, just look up closure and they will come up. This one is approximately 2.5 to 3 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. I've noticed that the links that I post don't work, so there's no point in me doing that. If I just tell you where to get them from, and you look up the word metal closure, you should be able to find something along these lines. As soon as they sell out, the links don't work, and as well as that, it just directs you to the New Zealand page, and if you're not in New Zealand, that link's not going to help you anyway. So you're going to need that. You're going to need just some cardstock to back this with, just to make it a little sturdier. You are going to need obviously your glue, some extra scrapbook paper, something that ties in nicely with the project, and some writing-ish paper, so either some coffee tea stained paper or some manuscript paper. Okay, so those are all the supplies you will need. I am just using my handy dandy glue that I always use. As I always say, it's one that's quite similar to Fabri-Tac, I believe, but it's a lot cheaper to get here in New Zealand. Okay, so I will get set up and I will be back in a second. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice open the door. I need to cut along there, down there, and along the bottom. It's quite hard to see. Okay, so now we have opening doors. I will just need to take that one back a little bit further past the garden, but it won't be noticeable. Then we need to fold these guys back. Not very straight. Okay, and I'm just going to ink those. And now we just need to cover these doors so they're not completely ugly when they open. This is not my paper, this is just some scrapbook paper, random. Sorry, I couldn't tell you where I got that one from. So just leave a tiny little bit of space there, then it won't stop it from closing neatly. And I'll just ink that so that it hides a little bit. Cut the excess off. Do the same to the other side and ink. Okay, now I just need to mark where I'm going to put my closure. If you do get one of these, just make sure that that slides from the top, not the other way around, otherwise it'll probably just slip out. And then all we need to do is pop our brads through here, and I always give them a little squish. It's just going to help that little slide lock. Now to cover that, you can use a little sticker, you can use another little piece of scrapbook paper. I would never just leave it like that. The glue would also help them make sure they stay in place. Okay, so we've had a little break. We've had a big search, and I have found my brads that I wanted. I've got a little bit of OCD when it comes to this type of thing. If there's something that I need, that I feel like I need, and I can't find it, I tell you, I will not stop until, my brain won't stop until I've got it. Okay, so we have our little lot going on there. See how well the little brads work. I was struggling too much with the bigger ones, so there we go. Now we need to cover this, so I have just ripped a little bit of paper and inked it, and I'm just going to pop that there and there because I want it to look quite shabby on the inside of this house as well. Okay, so we need some glue. There we go. Now we need to grab our other card because this is a little bit flimsy around here at the moment, and I am just going to glue all around there and stick it to it, but I am also going to, I haven't decided if I want to use that or the coffee stained notepad yet. Let's see. Yeah, that's That's kind of cool. Okay, I like that. So I don't want to waste this paper, so I only need a piece big enough to be just bigger than that there. Yep, so I can just a little bit off there. Now you could cut this with a blade if you wanted to, that would be fine. Quick ink, just in case you see those white edges. So if I'm going to, which I probably will, just add just a little something in there. I'm not sure what yet, but that'll be in the finishing stage. Camera cut out then, but all I did was we're just going to glue that to there. And what I was saying was, if I am going to add something to the inside of that, we will do it during the finishing stages of the journal. So I'm not going to make you stick around while I glue that onto there. Pretty self-explanatory there, but I hope that's another little one that you will give a go. And until next time, love you guys. Ka kite.